The disappearance of Don Lewis. What really happened to Carole Baskin's husband? In 1997, a millionaire vanished from Florida without a trace. His name was Jack Don Lewis, and he just happened to be the husband of Carole Baskin, founder of Big Cat Rescue. You might recognize her name from Netflix's Tiger King, a documentary that raised more questions than answers about Don's disappearance. Some say he fled to Costa Rica. Others think he met a more sinister fate, one involving tigers, betrayal, and a forged will. This is the full story, from the early warning signs to the investigation and to the theories that still haunt this case today. Don Lewis was born in 1938 and built his fortune through real estate and used cars. By the 1980s, he was a self-made millionaire in Tampa, Florida. In 1981, Don met Carole, who was 20 years his junior, under strange circumstances. She was walking barefoot down the street after an argument with her then-husband. Don picked her up. They were both married at the time. But soon, they were inseparable. Don left his wife, married Carole in 1991, and together they started a big cat sanctuary that would later become Big Cat Rescue. But while Carole was passionate about protecting animals, Don was obsessed with breeding and selling them. That difference became one of many points of tension between them. By the mid-1990s, Don's behavior reportedly changed. Carole claimed he started hoarding junk, making strange business decisions, and showing signs of dementia, though no official diagnosis was ever made. Don's friends, however, painted a different picture. They said he was sharp, but paranoid. He allegedly told them he was scared for his life, and even filed a restraining order against Carole, stating she threatened to kill him and hide his body. The request was denied. Still, Don was making moves to protect himself. He began transferring assets to Costa Rica, where he owned property and often traveled. In July 1997, Don told several people he was planning one final trip down there. He disappeared a few days later. On August 18, 1997, Don Lewis was reported missing. His van was found abandoned at a small airport near Tampa. The keys were inside. There were no signs of a struggle, no surveillance footage, and no record of a flight. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Carole told authorities he had been acting erratically and believed he may have crashed or gotten lost flying to Costa Rica, even though he was a poor pilot and not legally allowed to fly. Police searched his properties in both Florida and Costa Rica. Nothing. No body, no solid leads. Just suspicion. After Don's disappearance, Carole moved quickly. She produced a power of attorney document, giving her full control over his estate. Strangely, the document included a very specific phrase, "in the event of my disappearance." Lawyers later claimed they had never seen language like that before. Don's family contested the will, but a court ruled in Carole's favor. She was declared the sole beneficiary of Don's multi-million-dollar estate, which was estimated to be worth between $5 million and $10 million. Don was declared legally dead in 2002. Tiger King and renewed interest. In 2020, the Netflix documentary Tiger King exploded in popularity. Carole Baskin was portrayed as a quirky but suspicious figure, and the disappearance of Don Lewis became the most talked-about mystery in the show. Joe Exotic, Carole's rival, famously accused her of feeding Don to the tigers. There's no bones, there's no remains. Who else could it have been? While that theory is unproven and sensational, it captured the public imagination. Viewers flooded social media with questions. Memes exploded. Even O.J. Simpson weighed in. In 2020, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office reopened the case. Then came a bombshell. 2 independent handwriting experts declared Don Lewis's will was a forgery. Despite this, the statute of limitations for prosecuting the forgery had passed. Carole has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, and claims the theories are part of a smear campaign fueled by Tiger King. But Don's daughters continue to push for answers. They believe he was murdered. So what really happened to Don Lewis? Theory 1. He left for Costa Rica, got into trouble, and never returned. Theory 2. He was murdered, possibly on his own property, and his remains were never found. Theory 3. He was fed to the tigers, though no physical evidence supports that. The truth is, no one knows. And until a body is found, or someone talks, the disappearance of Don Lewis remains one of the most bizarre cold cases in American true crime. What do you think happened to Don Lewis? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Mystery Logbook for more deep dives into unsolved disappearances and true crime. We'll be covering more infamous cases soon, and you won't want to miss them.